BMW revealed a near production-ready concept previewing a new small displacement GS model. The Concept F450GS steps into a gap between the smaller G310GS and the F800GS and F900GS. And though it's still a concept, BMW makes it very clear that it is on track towards being a mass production vehicle sooner rather than later. Stylistically, the Concept F450GS looks very much like a mini R1300GS, especially in the blue, white and red trophy livery and the X-shaped headlight. The bodywork from the beak to the sides of the tank and the radiator shroud especially look nearly identical to the big GS. Absent a reference point to show its relative size, one might be fooled into thinking the R450GS was the 1300, until you notice the engine is not a boxer. The engine is a brand new parallel twin, hence the F nomenclature like the other twins and not a G like the single-cylinder G310GS. BMW says the engine was designed to meet the A2 licensing class, which means it tops off at the maximum 35 kilowatt cap. Specific details remain scarce, but BMW does confirm the engine uses lightweight magnesium materials and has a unique ignition offset. The engine is mounted to a new trellis frame designed for agility and precision, as well as lightweight, though as per A2 power-to-weight requirements, the F450GS will have to weigh at least 175 kilograms. Suspension and TFT. Up front, the Concept F450GS is equipped with a fully adjustable inverted fork, while the rear shock is angled along the line from the headstock to the rear wheel, which is something we see more from other manufacturers than BMW. People were able to start the development of this vehicle with a clean slate. The aim was to enable excellent off-road capability, and at the same time a nimble and precise handling on the road, says Mark Webber, lead engineer of the concept. Accordingly, the BMW Concept F450GS is equipped with a fully adjustable upside-down fork and a shock absorber with load-dependent damping, drawing on technology from rally and enduro sport. The brakes are an unusual mixed bag, with a single radial mount Brembo caliper up front, but a Vibri-branded caliper for the rear wheel. Sure, they're both technically Brembos, but it remains to be seen whether the production model will have Vibri brakes front and rear to reduce costs. Like most BMW, the F450GS will feature a lot of electronic rider aids, though at the moment only selectable ride modes and lean-sensitive ABS have been confirmed. Traction control should be expected as well. A 6.5-inch TFT display handles the electronics settings and infotainment system. Regarding a future production version, the concept's project manager says the F450GS will be very close to what we see here. Following the very sporty off-road focus of the Concept F450GS, we will implement the bike as close as possible to this concept. We will only adjust the seat height for better accessibility and easier handling, says Johan Simon, vehicle project manager. As an alternative to the cross-spoke wheels 19 inches front, 17 inches rear, lightweight but high-strength cast aluminum wheels in the same dimensions are also conceivable. BMW says the series production F450GS will arrive sometime in 2025. What remains to be seen is if it will eventually be joined by other models, such as an F450R or F450RR. The BMW Concept F450GS also delivers on the promise of premium quality in technical terms. The twin-cylinder inline engine has been developed from scratch, and thanks to a special never-before-used ignition offset, is particularly characterful and eager to rev. Conforming to the A2 class, this engine delivers the full 48 horsepower and provides superior torque, even at low revs. The extremely compact dimensions of the engine, an excellent displacement-to-power ratio, and the low weight are the result of innovative solutions and the use of lightweight materials, such as magnesium. Inspired by the larger sibling, the BMW R1300GS, the Concept F450GS also sets new standards in the areas of safety and functionality in its class. The relevant features range from BMW Motorrad ABS Pro to a performance brake, to freely configurable riding modes, with BMW connectivity on board and the 6.5-inch TFT display. The networking of the motorcycle and smartphone as well as other accessories is enabled.